Hare Krishna, Tirupavai 25th Pasuram. In this Pasuram, Andal will talk about the birth of Lord Krishna, and about the purpose of their visit. She will tell why she is there to see Krishna. We will first see the song, then we will see the meaning.
ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பிறந்து ஓரிரவில் ஒருத்தி மகனாய் ஒலித்து ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பிறந்து ஓரிரவில் ஒருத்தி மகனாய் ஒலித்து வளர தரிக்கிலானாகி தான் தீங்கு நினைந்த தரிக்கிலானாகி தான் தீங்கு நினைந்த கருத்தை பிழைப்பித்து கஞ்சல் வயிற்றில் நெருப்பென்ன நின்ற நெடுமாலே நெருப்பென்ன நின்ற நெடுமாலே உன்னை அறுத்தித்து வந்தோம் பறை தருதியாகில் அறுத்தித்து வந்தோம் பறை தருதியாகில் திருத்தக்க செல்வமும் சேவகமும் யாம் பாடி திருத்தக்க செல்வமும் சேவகமும் யாம் பாடி வருத்தமும் தீர்ந்து மகிழ்ந்தெலோரெம்பாவாய்.
We will see the meaning of the first two lines. ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பிறந்து ஓரிரவில் ஒருத்தி மகனாய் வளர. In one night itself, you were born to one woman, and in the same night you became a son of another woman. So in the first line she is referring to Devaki, and in the second line she is referring to Yashoda. Why she did not mention the name? Why she mentioned Uruti means to one lady. So why? Because Acharyas are saying that because she was so scared, she feared that Kamsa might do some harm to Krishna. As I told in the previous Pasurams, that Andal is thinking herself that she is in Gokulam. So she is worried about Krishna's safety. So she did not tell the name like Devaki or Yashoda. Otherwise Kamsa will find out. So this is how Acharyas are commenting, and Acharyas are giving another example like Dasharatha did penance and gave birth to 4 sons. He did one penance and gave birth to 4 sons. Here 4 people did penance and gave birth to 1 son. So who are those 4 people? Yashoda, Nandagopa, Devaki, Vasudeva. These 4 people did lots of penance in their previous Janma to get Krishna as their son. So this example is given by Acharyas. And in the second line it's mentioned as Olithu Valara. What do you mean by Olithu Valara is everybody was trying to hide the whereabouts of Krishna. Nobody will tell where is Krishna. If you are going to Gokulam and asking where is Krishna, no one will tell the location of Krishna because they were hiding Krishna's location. Because as Kamsa was sending so many Rakshasas, so many demons, they were feared. This Gokula Vasis feared that whoever is asking might be a Rakshasa. So they don't tell. So this is called Olithu Valara. They were hiding Krishna. They were overprotecting Krishna for his safety. So everybody in Gokulam is concerned about Krishna's safety. That is why they were hiding Krishna all the time. And here in the first line it's mentioned as Pirandu. In previous Pasurams she used the word Tondri. Tondri means he manifested. She did not say he was born in previous Pasurams. Whereas in this Pasuram, she is specifically mentioning Pirandu means born. So he was born out of Devaki's womb, but his birth is different from human birth. Because in Garuda Purana, Krishna mentioned that he clears the womb before he enters. So Devaki did penance, that is why Krishna promised that he will be born to her. So he entered her womb. And to add glories to Devaki, she said, Pirandu, you were born. Means in Narasimha Avatara, he was not born. He suddenly came. He suddenly appeared to protect Prahlada. In the same way, during Gajendra Moksham episode, when Gajendra the elephant was calling, he came running. Suddenly he appeared. He was not born. So that is why she is saying Pirandu. But in this case, in Krishna Avatar, he was born. He did not appear suddenly like Narasimha Avatar. That is why she is mentioning Pirandu. One important thing is Krishna was born with 4 hands, with Shankha and Chakra, with discus and conch shell. And Devaki told Krishna, you need to hide that other extra 2 hands. Otherwise your uncle Kamsa will come and kill you in the same day. Then immediately Krishna, like obedient son, listened to her and hid the other 2 hands. This is written in almost all the Puranas. Okay, now we will go to 3rd and 4th line. Tarikila nahi than தீங்கு நினைந்த கருத்தை பிழைப்பித்து கஞ்சன் வயிற்றில். Here Kamsa was so stressed. The meaning is Kamsa was so distressed about
his inability to kill Krishna. Gokulavasis are worried about Krishna's safety, and Kamsa is always worried about why Krishna is still alive, why demons are not able to kill. So this is his thought. So that's the meaning of this line. Here she did not say Kamsa came to murder him or kill him. She only mentioned as Thingu Ninainda. She is saying Kamsa had an evil thought about Krishna. She mentioned evil. She did not say killed or murdered because she is a great poet and a great devotee, and she was in Madhurya Rasa. Means she wants Krishna to be her husband. That's called Madhurya Rasa. That too just at the age of 12, the words she used, it's an ancient Tamil and it has so much of deep meanings.
The sign of a great poet or a great devotee is that they should not use any harsh words or bad words. So Andal never used any bad words. She is not even telling that Kamsa came to kill or murder. She is using the word he had an evil thought. This is a sign. This is a sign that devotees should never use any harsh words. Even Desikacharya said in his Acharya Lakshana, the great Acharyas should never use any harsh words. They should indirectly say, they shouldn't directly comment anything. This is Acharya Lakshana. So Andal is a great devotee. That is why we are still worshipping her. She is an incarnation of Mahalakshmi.
Okay, now we will go to the next line. She is saying, Unnai arutittu vandom parai tarutiyahil. Now, Acharyas are commenting like Krishna is in front of them and Krishna is asking, what's the purpose of your visit? And Andal is replying, the purpose of the visit is, we just want you and nothing else. To sing your glories only we are here. We want to do your service. This is what Andal is replying to Krishna. The last 2 lines, Tirthakka Selvamum Sevagamum Yampadi. To sing your glories, to praise your opulences, to sing the qualities of you, we are here. In the last line, வருத்தமும் தீர்ந்து மகிழ்ந்து எல்லோரும் பாவை. This is giving us immense pleasure. Which is giving the immense pleasure? Krishna is in front of them and Krishna is talking with them. That itself is giving them happiness. Because they were separated. They felt like they were separated from him for a long time. Now she is saying that we are very happy, Krishna. You made us very happy by appearing in front of them. This itself is enough. We just want you. This is what she is saying. That's the meaning of this Pasuram. Hare Krishna.